Van Dyke Mortgage, we started 1987, July of 1987. The company was founded here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. We recruited Mario in to join our company as one of our branches to serve the Muskegon community. He has grown to 5 locations, serving people up and down the lake shore.
A lot of companies, they're sometimes in it more for themselves and closing that deal for just the monetary reward. And I think with Mario and his company, it's not just that, and I don't know if that always happens in our world.
Hey everybody, you're listening or watching basketball on CatchMark SportsNet. This is one of the producers, Billy D. I'm sitting here with one of the hosts of tonight.
Kind of wrath here. We got a JV game finishing up. We'll be back just after a word from our sponsors.
If you are a business owner, you know that while necessary, technology can be confusing, complex, expensive, and a frustrating endeavor. CatchMark Technologies can help make that technology simple and clean so that your business can easily get its product or service to the market. Whether you need technical support, structured cabling, camera systems, cybersecurity, or digital media advice, CatchMark Technologies is your one-stop tech service shop. Shoot us a call at 616-384-4616, visit our website at catchmarkit.com, or stop into one of our offices in Grand Rapids or Whitehall. CatchMark Technologies, West Michigan's technology problem solvers.
You have a lot of choices when it comes to insurance companies, so let me help you narrow them down. Hi, I'm Jenna Potts, your local Farm Bureau insurance specialist with the Durga Insurance Group. We are a company dedicated to serving only Michigan. We know you, we understand you, we protect you. All of us at the Durga Insurance Group live and work right in this area, so we're always nearby. Local agent, local service, and local savings. Come and see us today or visit our website, durgainsurancegroup.com, to find out more.
Connectivity is the glue that binds all digital solutions. Without connectivity, hardware becomes useless, software is inefficient, and smart solutions turn dumb. Alexa! The CatchMark Connectivity Service Team are experts at delivering the dynamic solutions and connectivity that businesses need. Whether your business needs structured cabling, networking, or connected solutions such as digital audio and video camera systems, CatchMark can get you connected. Shoot us a call at 616-384-4616, visit our website at catchmarkit.com, or stop into one of our offices in Grand Rapids or Whitehall.
Hi, we're the Montague baseball team.
We are raising money for our baseball program and the opportunity to play at LMCU Stadium, the home of the West Michigan Wildcats. We have a bowling fundraiser on January 22nd at Northway Lanes in Muskegon. For information on sponsorships or if you would like to play, call Coach Bushberger at 231-329-1237 or Coach Moss at 616-292-3493.
We will also have more sponsorships available for your business and with a banner. For more information, you may call Montague High School or Coach Bushberger. You may send your donation to Montague High School, 4900 Stan Boulevard, Montague, Michigan, 49437. We appreciate your support. Go Cats!
Hello, this is Dmitry, the Russian hacker. Please disregard the following message from CatchMark Technologies. It will make my life easier. Thank you.
If you own a business today, that business is exposed to digital risk. Data privacy, compliance, and of course, cyber attack risks are just a few that you may need to manage. If you don't have the staff or internal expertise to help mitigate the risks your organization faces, call CatchMark Technologies at 616-384-4616.
And we're back. And it looks like we're going to get just a little bit of bonus coverage.
We got a tight JV game here. We got 3.5 seconds left and a timeout was just called by Montague. Let's see what they can do coming out of this timeout. They've struggled to score here at the end of this game. Score is 15-16.
And the crowd is just
up in arms, I would say. They're a little feisty tonight.
Yeah, they are loud.
Getting ready for the varsity game here. They will start just after this JV game finishes. Warm-ups will start, and then we'll have about 30 minutes after that, and the varsity will get started.
Yeah, it's funny because there's just a little bit of a delay from production to audio, so I hear you talk like 4 or 5 seconds after. And it looks like they're going back out. So.
Yeah. Let's see what they can do here. They have 3.5 seconds, I think, ish, something around there. Yeah, 3.5 seconds. Down by 1. Montague with the ball. Ball gets in. Shots up. It's no good. Game is over. It was a close one. Low scoring game.
And the crowd is just going wild.
Varsity game will get started here in about 30 minutes.
Now I believe you're going to have a different partner tonight, hopefully.
Yeah, me too. We had another guy scheduled, but he's running a little bit behind right now.
And this just brings back memories from the last time I did color commentary. I'm so involved in production. Brent was talking back and forth, and he'd look over and he'd go, "And what'd you think of that play, Billy?" And I'd go, "Yep."
You don't have much of a basketball scene, do you, Billy?
Well, I'm just so super focused on producing.
Yeah. The varsity's coming out here just in a second.
I tell you what, we're going to throw it back to a sponsor real quick, and we'll be right back.
See you after the sponsor.
Hi, we're the Montague baseball team.
We are raising money for our baseball program and the opportunity to play at LMCU Stadium, the home of the West Michigan Whitecaps. We have a bowling fundraiser on January 22nd at Northway Lanes in Muskegon. For information on sponsorships or if you would like to play, call Coach Bushberger at 231-329-1237 or Coach Moss at 616-292-3493.
We will also have more sponsorships available for your business and with a banner. For more information, you may call Montague High School or Coach Bushberger. You may send your donation to Montague High School, 4900 Stan Boulevard, Montague, Michigan, 49437. We appreciate your support. Go Cats!
If you are a business owner, you know that while necessary, technology can be confusing, complex, expensive, and a frustrating endeavor. CatchMark Technologies can help make that technology simple and clean so that your business can easily get its product or service to the market. Whether you need technical support, structured cabling, camera systems, cybersecurity, or digital media advice, CatchMark Technologies is your one-stop tech service shop. Shoot us a call at 616-384-4616, visit our website at catchmarkit.com, or stop into one of our offices in Grand Rapids or Whitehall. CatchMark Technologies, West Michigan's technology problem solvers.
Mortgage, we started 1987, July of 1987. The company was founded here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. We recruited Mario in to join our company as one of our branches to serve the Muskegon community. He has grown to 5 locations, serving people up and down the lake shore.
A lot of companies, they're sometimes in it more for themselves and closing that deal for just their monetary reward. And I think with Mario and his company, it's not just that, and I don't know if that always happens in our world.
You have a lot of choices when it comes to insurance companies, so let me help you narrow them down. Hi, I'm Jenna Potts, your local Farm Bureau insurance specialist with the Durga Insurance Group. We are a company dedicated to serving only Michigan. We know you, we understand you, we protect you. All of us at the Durga Insurance Group live and work right in this area, so we're always nearby. Local agent, local service, and local savings. Come and see us today or visit our website, durgainsuranceGroup.com, to find out more.
Hello, this is Dmitry, the Russian hacker. Please disregard the following message from CatchMark Technologies. It will make my life easier. Thank you.
If you own a business today, that business is exposed to digital risk. Data privacy, compliance, and of course, cyber attack risks are just a few that you may need to manage. If you don't have the staff or internal expertise to help mitigate the risks your organization faces, call CatchMark Technologies at 616-384-4616.
And we're back. Welcome to the CatchMark SportsNet live stream tonight. Tonight we have a matchup between Ravenna and Montague, a conference matchup. We're looking to see what Ravenna can do and what Montague can do in this matchup. Montague, I think, just came off of a loss and we're looking to get another win tonight. So we're excited to see what's going on. We're excited to see what these teams can do. I'm waiting on my partner. He'll be here in a little bit, and we will get started.
Hold on. What? You need help? I can't hear you. This how it goes? This how it goes?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Wow. Where's Stein at?
He's on his way. I gave him a call, and he's on his way now.
What did he do, forget?
Yeah, he fell asleep.
He fell asleep? Oh
yeah.
my gosh. All right. Let's do this. Okay.
So, what are we looking from this team tonight, this Montague team? They just came off of a loss. What do you think they need to do tonight?
You know, I didn't see them the other night, but they'll come out, refocused, rededicated. They're going to come out. They're going to work hard. It's a home game. It's a Friday night. Good crowd. Hey, you know, you got to be ready. You got to put the last loss behind you.
Yeah. I'm excited to see them. I haven't gotten to watch them much, so we'll see what they can do here.
Well, you know, if your coach would let you off on Tuesday night and Friday night, that's Coach Osborne's fault that you're not getting to watch them. We're going to go with that.
Yeah. I'd like to come out and see them a little bit more, but
yeah. So they lost the other night in the Heart. You guys had a great win last night.
Oh, yeah.
But you lost a week ago, a while back. So how did you guys handle that loss? Let's talk about that.
We came into Shelby. We came into our home gym really wanting to come back and get a win. And did what we needed to do. We focused up. We came back. We started off a little bit slow. I'll give us that. And Shelby's a great team. They did a lot of little things right, but we played great defense. We hustled and we out-rebounded. We did what we needed to do, and we came out and got that win. Refocused.
What is Ravenna? So Ravenna's here tonight. They're the visitor. What are they going to have to do to win when they come in here?
They are going to have to really play some good defense. They're going to have to win this game. They're going to have to stop the ball handlers, I think. They're going to have to pressure us the length of the court. And if they can do that, I think they'll get a win tonight. But
what's Montague going to have to do to win tonight?
I think they're going to have to handle the ball. They have struggled to get the ball past half court a little bit tonight, or the last few games. They don't really have a primary ball handler, and they're going to have somebody who's going to have to step up and do that for them. And if they can, I think they'll be fine. They don't have a scoring issue. They have a little bit of a lack of a ball handler issue, I guess.
Gotcha. Yep. Looking for turnovers, probably be another pivotal part of this game.
Rebounding, too.
Yeah,
They
rebound.
got to own the glass tonight. And I think that those are the keys to win this game.
Yep. Of all the time for my daughter to call me, right? So let's take a look. So yeah, we're here tonight in Montague and Ravenna. Varsity girls about 7:20 from tip here. So we're Connor Rath and I having a quick little discussion as he's getting instructions.
Yeah.
So turnovers, such a pivotal part of every game.
Yes.
You know, it's really that team that probably has the fewest of those has a chance of coming out of here with that victory tonight.
Yeah.
So take us in their locker room. You think what's their coach going to tell them when they go back in the locker room before they come back out?
If I was their coach, I would go in and I would say make sure you pressure the ball up the floor, as Ravenna's coach especially. Make sure you're pressuring the ball up the floor. Make sure you're playing great defense. Make them work. Make Montague work for everything. And if you're Montague, I would go into that locker room. Make sure you're focused. Make sure you're ready to go. Make sure you're ready to do the little things and do them well.
Okay.
And out-rebound the other team and do what needs to be done.
What is the best shooters gym in the West Michigan Conference?
That's a hard one. I love shooting in our own gym.
Which one?
I love shooting in our own gym. This gym is one of my favorites. I mean, it is our home gym.
Yep.
And the rims are soft, but not too soft.
Yep.
And air is right for shooters.
What's the least favorite?
Probably North Muskegon.
North Muskegon. I was going to go with that one. Yeah.
It's a hard gym to shoot in there.
Yeah, they really have a definite advantage on a home game because it's such a unique gym.
Yes,
I love the old style, the old school rim. Our gym, I love that place, but man, I tell you what, it is tight.
That gym is one of my favorites to play in.
Yeah.
One of my least favorites to shoot in. As a shooter, it's hard to get things done in that gym.
Who's the best on the women's side? Probably Hovey from Hart, who went down to the ACL injury. Who's the next best player in the West Michigan Conference on the women's side?
That's hard to say. You know, I haven't watched a lot of girls' games this year. I think looking towards at that, I would probably go with her sister. Her younger sister, she has had a few standout games, and Addie is a pretty good player herself, and I think in the future is definitely able to develop. I want to say she's a sophomore or maybe even a freshman.
Yep.
And from what I've understood, she is a point scorer and a rebounder, and she knows how to do her job. So,
who's the best guy? So you see all the guys now. You haven't seen them all yet. Who's the best guy player, West Michigan Conference?
I would have to go with Tate Stein.
Okay.
He knows how to dish the ball out. He knows how to do the little things. He knows how to score. If you need a bucket, he's going to get you that bucket. And if you're open,
he likes to sleep, i.e. oversleep. As in, I'm not supposed to be doing this. He's supposed to be here for his inaugural debut with you, and he was sleeping. So, So, Coach, I think there's 5 there. That's enough for you got a win last night. It's enough for a 6-0 run. All right, then we're going to readdress this whole issue. All right, see you later. I tell you what, that was great to see him, Coach Osborne. I gave him a special mint last night before the game. They got the win, and now he's like he wants more. So gave him 5 more. Keep him rolling. Oh, there he is. There's the man of the hour. So I'll tell you what. John Russell and I, this is our pregame meal right there, M&M's. So this is what you guys get. Now listen, I'm your guys' biggest fan tonight, okay? So you're doing play-by-play. Make sure that give him time to talk. You got till the ball crosses halftime or a little bit after, you got to hand it back. So when they get a rebound or that ball goes through, it's him, and then it's back to him, just like a dance. Now, John Russell, he doesn't dance well. My wife and I actually won a dance contest back in the day. I know it's hard to believe. But here you go. You guys have fun. I'm your biggest cheerleader tonight. Take care.
Well, what's up, Tate?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, oversleep a little bit. Take a little bit of a nap.
Something like
Get you geared up here, ready to go. Can you hear me in there? How about now? Okay. Got about 2 minutes till game time. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. You all ready to go? Geared up, ready to go? All right, now we got about a minute 30 to game time. We're excited for this matchup. It's a conference matchup, like I've said. And Montague's looking to come out with a win here at home. They're 5-2. Ravenna is 2-4. They recently lost to Hart in a close game. Did that game go to overtime? Do you know?
Which game are you referring to?
The Hart game.
The Hart game? No, I believe it ended in regulation. It was a 1-point game. It did come down to the last possession, though. Montague did end up having the ball, but that was a game that went back and forth. I'm not sure if you were at that game yourself.
I was not.
No, I was. Unfortunately, I was in the stands. It was quite the battle between Montague and Hart, but Hart ended up edging that out. I think the coach coached a great game, and I think ours did too, but turnovers were really the loss.
Yeah.
It was the key to the loss that night.
Yep.
I'm not sure how many we had. I'd guess it was around 20, but Hearts was close to 22 themselves.
So what do we got to do tonight to get this done? What do you think we got to? What are the keys to winning?
I think tonight we're gonna have to make a lot less unforced errors. Of course, forced errors you don't want to make either.
Yep.
But we're gonna have to capitalize off errors that we can cause on defense, because that seems to be a strength of ours as well.
And it looks like we're about to get started here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
it is game time.
And welcome to tonight's contest between the visiting Ravenna Bulldogs and our Montague Wildcats. It's the mission of the Montague area public schools to educate, inspire all of our students to become motivated, articulate, productive, and successful citizens for today, tomorrow, and forever. Montague High School, along with the West Michigan Conference, takes the position that learning to practice good sportsmanship is essential for the complete. Our characteristics of good sports. With that in mind, let us please be united in those efforts today as we join together in the singing of our national anthem. we send our love to you. And it's okay for it not to be okay. And again, our prayers go out to you. And here we go with the beginning of our starting lineups. First, for the visiting Ravenna
And nice words from Riley.
Bulldogs.
Jay, as we're going to start here with the Ravenna Bulldogs and their
Wearing
introductions.
number 3, a junior, Emma Schiller. And another guard, wearing number 4, a senior, Madeline Kilborn. At a forward position, wearing number 15, a junior, Hope Holka.
This Ravenna team has got some looks.
At another forward position, wearing
the
number
guard
30,
position.
a junior as well, Kara Postma. And a center, wearing number 33, a junior, Olivia Porter.
I'm excited to see how Montague matches up in this game,
Sturkin.
especially at the guard position again. Ravenna looks like they got some height in that area.
I think you're definitely right. Ravenna's showing a little bit of height. It's my first time seeing their starting lineup, but we all know Montague has height of their own.
At this point, get on your feet, because it is time for us to announce the one and the only team in Montague.
And now,
Our
the Lady Cats.
Wildcats, starting at guard, wearing number 10, a senior, Baruch Stark. At a guard, wearing number 11, she's only a sophomore, Kendall Osborne.
At the number 2,
At a
number
forward
11,
position, wearing number 13, a strong junior, Haley Schwartz. And down low, keeping it in the family, number 24, a senior, Maddie Mich.
We actually have a set of twins starting on that.
And right alongside her, getting her back, wearing number 32, a senior, her sister, Claire Meacham. Our Wildcats are coached by Mr. Nick Baylor.
That better?
Yes, sir. The sister duo that we have down low, sometimes referred to as the Twin Towers, definitely a mean squadron, a mean duo when you're on the other side of the ball. Sometimes it can be very difficult to score at the rim when you have to do with not only Claire Meacham, but Maddie Meacham too. It's hard to score amongst the trees sometimes.
Not only that, but they bring a great rebounding presence too, down in that post area.
We're about to get started here.
Tip
Around
off.
7:23 start time. Tip off here. First quarter. And Meacham wins the tip against Gillard to Kendall Osborne. She'll start up top, Ravenna in a 1-2-2 zone. Top dropping. Kendall to the dish down low over the top. Just misses, but the other Meacham with the rebound misses that one. Brooke Stark out with the rebound.
There's that rebounding presence coming back again, just
Even
like we
the
were
tip.
talking about.
Exactly. The swing to Brooke Stark on the wing. Brings it back up. Pressure's extended all the way above the keeper, and it's poked away from number 4, Madeline Kilborn. .728, a long first possession for the Wildcats. Looking to find a way to execute around the zone. The swing to Stark on the edge. This is a little on the three-pointer, but Meacham with the rebound, and she gets hacked.
There's a foul again, that rebounding presence, just as we were talking about.
Exactly.
Shooting is another thing that's going to come into play in this game, especially with Ravenna running that 1-2-2 zone and down there in the half court. A pair of free throws for Batty down here.
Maddie Meacham, the first 2 free throws. Olivia Porter called on the foul. And she hits the first one off the rim, off the backboard. Just misses the second one. Gillard up the court now for the Bulldogs. 7 minutes to play. Takes to the left side. Maneuvers through traffic. She might have caught a hip on the way up. Ref seems it's that way. 2 shots now for Gillard.
Falls on Maddie Mich, her first, team first. Shooting 2 for the Bulldogs. Emma Gillard.
That's another area where we're going to have to be careful here as a Montague team. Not to foul too much. We tend to get in a lot of foul trouble, and when that happens, bad things happen.
The only thing that can lead to when it comes to foul trouble is some of your best players sitting on the bench.
Yeah.
Usually.
And we saw that last night in our game against Shelby.
We did.
And when you don't have depth, that's a struggle there. Another turnover for, actually the first turnover for Montague.
Shorts looking to push it up. Good idea. Just missed the pass.
Looks like a press for Montague.
Montague looking to press in the corner. Gets it to Gillard on the side. She kicks it back to Madeline Kilburn. Takes it up through the middle. Dish off. And back up top to number 30. Just off from Kara Postema. And the rebound by Emma Gillard. Gets in trouble on the side. And Kendall Osmond comes out, but she stepped out of bounds. Ravenna Bulldogs ball over by the baseline.
And there's that height again for the third time today. Coming back in the form of not only a rebound, but also a block.
Exactly. Postman inbounds to number 4. And Madeline Kilborn just missed that shot deep. Kendall Osborne with the
Montague
rebound.
bringing it up.
No numbers for the Wildcats, but they do get it to the wing. Haley Shorts goes up, misses, and the rebound, backside rebound once again from Claire Meacham on the block. She gets fouled, and she has 2 shots at the free throw.
I think that's 6 rebounds between the two of them already here, about a minute and a half into the game. The Twin Towers, as you call them. Big play in this Montague team.
Do you think that's something that the opposition's coach will talk about coming into playing against Montague? Do you think they talk about rebounding?
They should. They definitely should. And something they should game plan. And definitely at halftime at least. Was the first one made? I think the first one made.
Yes, she made both of them. And the steal from Brooke Stark. And she makes the layup. I turned my head for 1 second. Next thing I knew, she was going up with it.
Ravenna's definitely going to have to watch their turnovers tonight.
This
Montague defense a little bit of a choke.
And Kilborn's layup barely misses. It touched
every layup.
Every single part of the rim, but decided didn't want to go to its home. Kendall Osborne slicing and dicing, just misses, tipped 2 times. Kilborn tries to get it, bounce over to Kara Postma. She has it. And Ravenna looks to get their first point of the game as Montague holds an early 5-0 lead. Kilborn up at the top, sizing up her opponent, Brooke Stark. Postma dishes. Ludasan, excuse me for the pronunciation if it's wrong, takes the screen from Postma, dishes, tries to make the pocket pass, but it's tipped, and we have a jump ball between Schwartz and Postma.
And that would be Ravenna ball since Montague won the tip.
Possession Bulldogs.
5-0, 5:30 to go. Ravenna with 2 on the ball side, 2 on the opposite. Kilborn cuts across, takes the double screen. Gillard pops up, pump fakes, looks for the reverse, not there. Trapped on the baseline, throws it away. And she gets called for a 3 in the lane.
And that turnover issue, definitely going to have to get that under wraps here in this, at least this half, if not the first quarter. You can't turn the ball over against teams like Montague.
No, sir.
They'll definitely take a hold of that and use that against you.
5:20 to play. Ravenna in that extended 1-2-2 out past the 3-point line. Schwartz to Kendall in the corner. Throws it over the top to Claire Meacham. Missed the lefty.
Being down low, you definitely have to make your layups.
Yes, you do. Kara Postma with the defense. Good job on the box out afterwards. It's Ravenna Bulldogs ball. And the deep pass to half court. But she dribbles right into 2 Montague Wildcats. Kendall Osborne comes out with it. Looks for the bounce pass, but it's stolen away by Hope Holka. And out comes Kilburn. Driving down the court. Referee timeout. We have an injury timeout. Looks like number 25, Alex McMahon. Hopefully she's okay. And now we have a sub for her. Number 10. Antonia Ludasan. Once again, excuse me if that pronunciation is wrong.
Montague has us up here too. Emma Dyer, number 5.
Coming in for number 10, Brooke Stark. We still have 5-0. 4:50 left to play in the first quarter as number 15, Hope Holka, drives through the lane, almost loses it. Kilborn back to Hope Holka. Drives to her right. It's almost picked away again. But there's Giller to pick it up, and she finishes with the right with a kiss off the glass.
On that rotation.
Yes, a missed rotation by Montague. Oh, Madeline Meacham can't handle the pass in the middle. And out comes Ravenna, but it's tipped away by Schwartz. Ludasan, right place, right time there. Adding a steal to the stat sheet. 1 possession game now. Ravenna down by 3. 4:30 left to play. It's kicked up to Ludasan. Looks for the layup, but it's stuffed by Claire Meacham. We got a scramble on the floor. Jump ball. And I believe that is Montague possession.
Jump ball.
Yes, it is.
Possession, Montague.
And this turnover issue is going to have to get solved by both teams. That's 2 turnovers back to back from what it looked like. Can't have that happening if you want to win basketball games.
4 minutes left to play. Kendall Osborne to Dyer on the side. Swings up. Dribbles to her right, and it's picked up by Kilburn at the top. She's driving. Schwartz behind her, and she misses the fast break layup. And Kendall Osborne comes out with it.
Nice move.
Montague looking to drive back down the court, and it's tipped. And Schwartz touches it. What's the call? Did it hit before she touched?
Looks like Montague ball.
In for the Bulldogs.
Yes, ball hit out of bounds before Haley Schwartz tried to save it.
Oh.
Oh, no. No, they're saying it did not. Off on Haley Schwartz. Montague cannot capitalize off the missed layup in the drive on the fast break. So now we have still a 3-point game, 3:56 to go. Not the highest scoring affair.
So there's a lot of superstition around mask games. We see number 4 here wearing a mask. What do you have to say about that, Tate?
Well, Madeline Kilborn wearing the mask just like the great Rip Hamilton used to do. But you're right, there's a lot of, we see it in the NBA very often. These mask players look to play even better when they're wearing a mask for some reason. And, you know, who doesn't like to see a good mask game? Kilborn pressured up top by Maddie, and it's thrown out of bounds. The pressure from Montague proving to help defensively. Forced error there. Turnover Ravenna.
So number 3 for number 24, Emma Pearson for Maddie Meacham.
Checking in for the
Looks
Bulldogs.
like one of the twin towers is out of the game.
We only have one of the towers, but it's better have one than none. Both of them got to get their breathers when they can. 3:30 left in the first quarter. Montague up by 3. Montague 3 up top, 1 at the high post. Ravenna still in the same zone. It's tipped away. Ken Osborne was trapped in the corner, just got it out. Dyer kicks to the corner. Schwartz, foul called, I believe, on number 30, Kara Postma. Looks like she couldn't get away with a block there.
Looks to be the team's second foul. Or third foul, my bad. And her first.
Postma's first, team's third. Emma Peterson inbounds, gets it back. Casey Haley Schwartz for 3. No good off the rim. Emma Peterson rebound. Bounce pass inside of Claire Meacham, but she somehow gets it out to Kendall Osborne for 3. No good. Rebound, not for certain. There was Ludasan in there with Emma Peterson and Schwartz. And there's a jump ball.
Another jump ball for in this game. This time it's Ravenna's ball.
Session arrows pointing Ravenna. Now comes Ravenna up the court. Kara Postma almost get the ball tipped away from her. She's dribbling at the top. Picks up her dribble. She's stuck. Postma over to number 20. Excuse me. Oh, Postma to Postma. Oh, Postma kicks that one through the middle. Number 1 got fouled. They called on the way up. There's a, oh no, they got it for a travel.
Another turnover for Ravenna there.
2:30 left to play. Montague 5-2. Osborne taking up. Montague looking to find a cure to beat this poison of his own. Emma Peterson on the wing. Scans the defense. Extended pressure causing issues for the Wildcats. Picks up her dribble. She's stuck now. Haley Schwartz on the wing. Comes back up to the top. Kendall Osborne now on top. Hits Emma Dyer in the high post. Low post. Claire Meacham, left-hander. Does not go in, but she gets her own rebound. Back up with the right, and she sinks it.
And that's a tough, as a defender, that's a tough matchup there.
Exactly. If you're guarding Claire Meacham, you don't want her to get a second chance. And now we have a timeout by Jeff Sturkin. 2 minutes left to play. Montague up 7-2.
And we'll go to our sponsor now since we're in a timeout.
On Ravenna.
If you are a business owner, you know that while necessary, technology can be confusing, complex, expensive, and a frustrating endeavor. CatchMark Technologies can help make that technology simple and clean so that your business can easily get its product or service to the market. Whether you need technical support, structured cabling, camera systems, cybersecurity, or digital media advice, CatchMark Technologies is your one-stop tech service shop. Shoot us a call at 616-384-4616, visit our website at catchmarkit.com, or stop into one of our offices in Grand Rapids or Whitehall. CatchMark Technologies, West Michigan's technology problem solvers.
And it looks like we're back. What do you think Montague needs to do a little bit better in these next 2 minutes here?
It looks like there's been some issues offensively for Montague, like I was referring to earlier. Some of that pressure up around the three-point line by the Ravenna Bulldogs has been causing a little bit of miscues, a little bit of miscommunication for Montague offensively. And hopefully, as we got a jump ball here between Dyer and the Ravenna Bulldog, it looks like if Montague can start to capitalize on this pressure and start to feed the high post and cut behind the defense.
Yes, I would definitely agree with that. Look to shoot a little bit more, too. A little bit more outside shooting. Shooters shoot.
Shooters do shoot. And the only way shooters can shoot is if shooters shoot.
Yes.
Kendall Osborne up top now. Dribbles over to Haley Schwartz on the wing. She brings it right back. High pressure up by number 1, Claire Shulo. Kendall Osborne for 3 misses deep. And she's going to hear about it from the Bulldogs student section.
That's a loud student section over there. I will say one thing Montague struggled with a little bit is pressure on the ball handlers, especially coming up and down the floor. And looks like they're doing a little bit better with that. There's not really any press, but
1:48 left to play in the first quarter. And Emma Peterson almost gets away with steal on the inbounds, and it's tipped away. Ravenna to now take it on their sideline in front of the Ravenna Bulldogs student section. 20, Kendra Postmas tries to
Ravenna looks like they are struggling with this press right here.
Ravenna is struggling. Lauren Smith and Emma Peterson with the pressure up top. Not just Token, they're even guarding on the inbounds. They don't want any part of them trying to get the ball down the court.
Yeah.
Madeline Kilburn, nope. Claire Shula now to inbound the ball. Into Madeline Kilburn, back to Shulo. She dribbles with her left, tries to get into the middle, almost gets a strip, but now she does. Kendall Osborne looks up court, up to Lauren Smith. Wide open, fast break, but it's no good.
One thing I will say about this Montague team is they are great in the fast break, especially when they're hitting and making layups.
This just didn't convert there, but there's another steal from Kendall Osborne to take the ball up now. 7-2. Kicks it up to the corner. Emma Dyer over up top to Claire, and she
just another example of how those two can, the Meacham twins, especially Claire there, can work.
Blitz to the ball. Emma Dyer comes out with a steal. Goes on the fast break. Jump stops. Doesn't get it to go. Lauren Smith up with the left.
That's good by Lauren.
And this press is just tearing Ravenna
Yes,
apart
it is.
right now.
All of a sudden, it's 11-2, and she needs to get the ball in. Kilborn now top, passes it over to Shulo. Dribbles with her right, loses the ball, and they're going to say Montague ball.
I actually think that's Ravenna ball.
Excuse me, Ravenna ball. Thank you.
In for the Bulldogs, Kara Postema.
Kilborn to inbound on the sideline. Pressure all the way up near half court. Coach Nick Thaler just wants pressure all over the ball, no matter where it is. Lauren Smith right on the ball. The blitz from Kendall Osborne, but Kilborn has it on the wing. She kicks it over to Gillard. Down the block. Good use of the drop step. She looks to go up with the left, and she has fouled the junior to shoot 2 at the line.
Yeah, I would say Coach Nick Thaler there is probably right to pressure a little bit. Their guards look like they're struggling a little bit.
Shooting 2 for the Bulldogs, Emma Gillard.
Emma Gillard now. 2 points in the game already. Looking to add that lefty just misses the first free throw, and now we have a sub. Number 24, Madeline Beecham, and for her sister.
Maddie Beecham.
Gillard lines up her second. Slightly offset stance, the left. Almost off the same exact spot. She misses the second too, and Kendall Osborne bring the ball up in a hurry. She may have numbers. She slices nice through the lane, the left hand, and it is good.
Great layup by Kendall Osborne there.
And another timeout by Coach Jeff Sturkin. And all of a sudden, it's a Montague 13-2 lead with 17 seconds left in the first quarter.
And we'll go to our sponsor here.
30-second timeout.
You have a lot of choices when it comes to insurance companies, so let me help you narrow them down. Hi, I'm Jenna Potts, your local Farm Bureau insurance specialist with the Durga Insurance Group. We are a company dedicated to serving only Michigan. We know you, we understand you, we protect you. All of us at the Durga Insurance Group live and work right in this area, so we're always nearby. Local agent, local service, and local savings. Come and see us today or visit our website, durgainsuranceGroup.com, to find out more.
And we're back just out of a timeout. Again, a 13-2 game. Montague is up. Looks like we got a few subs. Britta Johnson in for...
Most likely Emma Peterson.
Yes, that's what I was looking for.
And now we have Madeline Kilborn looking to inbound the ball on the sideline. 17.5 seconds. Let's see if Coach Sturkin has them to take the last shot of this first quarter. Post them up, pressured over the 15, Hope Holcomb. She's stuck on the sideline. And a jump ball is called. Possession in favor of the Bulldogs. 10.6 seconds left. Kara Postma inbounds to Kilborn. Dribbles on top, pressure from Lauren Smith. Doesn't have much room to work with a half-court line behind her. She looks, she kicks back over to Postma. She squares up for two. No good. And that's the end of the first quarter. Wildcats up 13-2 over the Ravenna Bulldogs.
And you saw right there at the end a little bit of a temper flaring up in number 15.
Did see a little bit of temper flare. It can be a little upsetting when your team has a little too many turnovers to count in the first quarter.
Last night, a great win by the Montague basketball team.
What do you think we did really well
to take that W home?
I think it was a bit of a slow start for us Montague Wildcats, and not only that, but after halftime, there was a bit of a run by the Shelby Tigers, but eventually we stopped making those unforced errors. We started to clean up our play a little bit, and we started to knock down a couple of the shots that we just made in the first half. Today, Ravenna girls varsity basketball looking to improve their record. 1-2 in league play, hoping to improve to 2-2, but that won't start until they clean up their act offensively.
Yeah, the turnovers are becoming a little bit of an issue. As you see, Montague really taking a hold of that, really profiting off that. As you see, it's a 13-2 score here.
Hopefully, as a Bulldogs fan, you can see your guards and your coach look to draw up some things, clean up the act offensively, because they need to find a way to not avoid but break this pressure that Montague has.
And not only that, but also score. You can't just break down a defense and not score. You really got to score here, especially when it's 13-2.
Start of the second quarter. Ravenna man-to-man. And Lauren Smith does this through lane with the right. No good. Maddie Meacham with a rebound off the glass. Just barely bounces out. Rebound Ravenna. That's Ludason. And Kilborn now pressured by three Lady Wildcats. And she's dribbling through all of them, but it's eventually stripped away. And Dyer up the court to Smith. Lane's no good, and she's going to be called for a foul on Montague's end.
Something I think Montague is really underrated for is the rebounding. As we already had mentioned, the Twin Towers down there not only do a lot of work, but their guards too are great rebounders. They crash the boards and they pull the rebounds down. They don't just touch them.
I agree with that. 7:29 left to play after that foul by Lauren Smith. Ravenna inbound the ball now. Kilborn scanning. Gets it to 15. Hope Holka. She dribbles up through the middle of the court. Crosses over. Brings it back now. Looks to set up the offense. Kilborn scanning. High pressure by Brooke Stark. Definitely a point of emphasis by Nick Holka. Excuse me, Nick Taylor. And here's Hope Holka. Dicing through the lane. Dishes it off. Great pass, but it's missed. And it's off a couple of Wildcats, and I think we have Dyer down on the ground.
Yeah, look, I think I saw that from this angle. It looked like her foot was stepped on, or she stepped on somebody else's foot.
I think you're right. I think her foot was stepped on. The rest of her body dropped down.
You know just as well as I do, that hurts like crazy.
Yes, it does.
No, you were out with an injury last year as well as I was, and we both know that's one of the worst experiences ever.
Yeah. It's not only the pain of an injury, but it's the pain of having to sit out.
Yeah.
And of course, you'll support your teammates playing, but the fact that you know maybe you could help make a difference, and you're sitting on the bench is the worst part.
What was something last year that you really missed that you've profited on and done really well this year?
I think something that I really missed, of course I could say playing in games, but I think playing in practices just as much. There's some fun things that you miss out in practices when you're missing. I know you know just as well as me. And whether it's a drill that you like or it's building that team chemistry with your teammates, it's definitely something that we all could have profited on.
Yeah, especially when it sometimes feels like you're not really hurt and you can go out there and play.
Exactly. And now we have Dyer being helped off by the trainer in obvious pain. We all hope she's okay.
Yeah. Her sub looked to be Emma Peterson.
.7:06 to play in the second quarter. And she's wheeled off on the rolling chair.
Standing ovation for her.
Montague up 11 as we have Hope Holka inbounding the ball. Looking, and she finds Gillard in the corner. Sizes up the three. No good, but she gets her own rebound off the deep miss. Gillard now up at the top being guarded by Emma Peterson. Calls for Kilborn. Now she has on the wing. High ball pressure by Brooke. Pounding Kilborn, and it's hit off a foot and a hand, and they're going to say Ravenna Bulldog basketball.
Guards looking like they're taking a little bit better care of the basketball after that.
Still a little antsy sometimes, but they are. Inbound to Gillard. Sizes up Peterson. Dices, and it's blocked by Maddie Mich with two hands. Three girls on the floor. Kendall Osborne with her left up the left side, looking. Fast break dished it off, but Gillard with the hustle back on defense.
That just shows how well Montague runs a fast break. They got out, they got up the floor, and they looked to score.
Exactly. Those are the keys to a fast break. Getting wide, getting out fast while you get wide,
now
and looking for the open girl. Porter in for Ravenna as Brooke Stark looks to inbound for the Wildcats. Maddie Meacham on the block gets the ball from Stark, and it's hit off the backboard. The follow by Britta Johnson, no good. And Kilborn had it, almost stripped away by Stark, but it will be out on the Wildcats. Lady Bulldogs ball. Substitution now. Meacham for Meacham, clear for Maddie.
For the Wildcats, for 32, Claire Meacham.
6:26 left in the second quarter. Kilborn into Holka. Up the left side of the court, almost tipped away by Stark, almost loses it. And now she dribbles with her right hand. Slashy, but it's stolen away from Kendall Osborne. Brittany Johnson comes out with it. Now we have Emma Peterson bringing the ball back up for the Wildcats. Brooke Stark on the wing. Didn't like it. Passes back up to Emma Peterson. Guarded up top by Kilborn, who strips it away. Peterson calmly regains her dribble. 5:50 now. Emma Peterson in no trouble, no hurry. Brittany Johnson in the corner. Back to Peterson. Pump fakes. Drives right, 1-2 step. Almost got the kiss off the glass, but it's no good. Rebound Bulldogs. Hope Holka up the court to Gillard. She likes it again for three. No good. Emma Peterson with the rebound.
And a foul 90 feet from Ravenna's basket. Olivia Porter called for the loose ball foul.
Saw that in the wing over there. Montague a little bit timid to shoot. As a basketball player, like we said, you have to always look to shoot, and even when you're open or not shooting well, keep looking to shoot. In fact, the game the other day against Mason County about 4 weeks ago, my brother Owen looked to shoot probably a little bit too much.
Well, I always say, if you want to shoot the ball, you better shoot it, because you never know when you're going to see the ball again. If you're open, it can't be a bad shot. Emma Peterson on the wing, screen for by Kendall Osborne, but she drops the ball out of bounds, and it's Ravenna ball. Kilborn to inbound once more. Clara Shulo back to Kilborn, the obvious ball hander. But she gives it back to Shulo, crosses over. Porter. Miscommunication. And that's another turnover by the Ravenna Bulldogs. 13-2 remains the score. 5 minutes left to play in the second quarter. Kendall Osborne up the court, guarded by Gillard. Waves one around. Didn't like the left side, brings it back to the right. She's pointing her teammates. Crosses over left, hounded by Gillard. Picks up a dribble in the corner, gives it to Britta Johnson on the wing. Dribbles to the right, picks up her dribble, and we have a timeout. Nick there, not liking what he's seeing, and Coach Durkin liking what he's seeing on defense. Montague up 13-2, 4:40 left in the second quarter.
We're going to our sponsor again now.
Mortgage, we started 1987, July of 1987. The company was founded here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. We recruited Mario in to join our company as one of our branches to serve the Muskegon community. He has grown to 5 locations, serving people up and down the lake shore.
A lot of companies, they're sometimes in it more for themselves and closing that deal for just their monetary reward. And I think with Mario and his company, it's not just that, and I don't know if that always happens in our world.
And we're back. 4:47 left to play in the second quarter. 13-2, Montague leads in conference play. Montague looking to inbound by their own basket, and they do. Kendall Osborne on the wing, guarded by Gillard. Drives with her left, picks up her dribble, and she's going to be called for a travel. Great on-ball defense by Gillard there for the Ravenna Bulldogs.
And there's another turnover by Montague. Those are the little things you got to do right, especially in the footwork department. Ravenna may not be capitalizing off these turnovers, but a team like Hart definitely will, and you saw that the other night against actually Hart.
Exactly. Gillard now up the court with their right, guarded by Haley Schwartz. It's tipped away by Brooke Stark, but Kilborn ends up coming out with it, and we have Gillard up top calling for a screen. She is screened, posting over the screen, but Gillard picks up her dribble. Kilborn up top now. It's tipped by Kendall Osborne, and Kilborn keeps it alive. The ball's going everywhere, and it's tipped by Haley Schwartz. Shula comes out with it. She's drilling up the court now. It's stolen away from Osborne once more.
Wow, that was a crazy possession there.
Crazy sequence there. Osborne has the ball, dribble right, pass it to the right wing, Haley Schwartz, but she passes it right back down to the low post to Claire Meacham. Look to give it to Brooke Stark, but she can't, and Haley Schwartz now almost has it stolen away from her, but it's a jump ball, possession Ravenna.
Possession Ravenna.
Ravenna looking like they're struggling a little bit to score on offense. Maybe not getting the looks they want or something like that, but
Antonio Ludasan.
30 Postma inbounds it to Kilborn. To the middle, it's poked away. Kendall Osborne with another steal, and Brooke Stark comes out with it, gives it back to Osborne up top to set up the offensive set. But she gives it to Emma Peterson on the wing. Down to the low post, Haley Schwartz dribbles once, goes up strong, almost gets it to go. Can't get the second one to go either. But there's Mitchell on the backside once more. 15-2. Montague leads by 13. And Sturkin, Coach Sturkin, takes his third time out of the game.
There will be no sponsor for this timeout. One thing that Haley Schwartz is underrated for is she is extremely strong. From what I've heard, she's out
outbenched and outlifted some of the guys in the weight room.
I can believe that. You can definitely tell that she spent some time weightlifting in the weight room, and I wouldn't be surprised she's lifted more than me.
Probably lifted more than a lot of us.
But that really can prove to pay dividends when you're in the weight room. And sometimes people do spend that time in the weight room, but they don't spend enough time on the court. And sometimes they can't truly utilize some of the things that they have achieved in the weight room. But I think Haley Schwartz does use it to her advantage sometimes.
So looking at the schedule ahead, Montague, the Lady Cats here have a game against Muskegon Catholic. And then after that, what's their schedule looking like? Any idea?
No, I'm not too sure who they play after Muskegon Catholic. I do know that they play Muskegon Catholic in 4 days on the 18th, though. And I'm not too sure how Muskegon Catholic's been doing. Not too many updates on their overall record. But it'll be curious to see how the Montague Wildcats play in that non-conference game. Hopefully they can pick up a win if you are a Montague Wildcats fan tonight. And hopefully on the 18th.
I think Ravenna plays.
Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, that was Muskegon Catholic that Ravenna's playing on the 18th. What do we know? We're just a bunch of kids anyway. Postma dribbling with the left, pulls up, and she gets it to fall. I do know that went in, though. 15-4.
Ravenna's second bucket of the night.
11-point game now. Ravenna looking to get on a roll, hopefully to get a stop in. That's tipped away by Kilborn. Once again, that extended pressure up above the three-point line, causing issues for both teams offensively. Not an offensive explosion in this first half, but if you like great defense, hopefully you're okay with how this game's going. Kendall Osborne drives with the left and a kiss off the glass. What a beautiful finish.
Just showing her great finishing skill there. Into the goal all the way
away by Kendall Osborne. Emma Peterson almost comes out with it. Bodies on the floor. We got a foul on Ravenna. It's going to become number 25, Alex McMahon. That was more wrong place, wrong time for McMahon. Nothing she could really do there.
Yeah. Again, Kendall just showing off her great finishing skill there. Able to get to the basket pretty easily and make a tough finish there.
She definitely used her length there. I mean, it was 1-2 stride, and she was past her girl, and she used her length to finish up over the big girl down low. Brooke Stark on the wing. Dribbles to the left. Screen. Here we have Anna Trevino up top with dish it to Kendall Osborne on the left. Screen by Trevino. Not much out of the ball screen. Dish over to Lauren Smith on the side. Drives past her girl. Looks to go up. A little bit of contact, but no call. And rebound there by number 10, Ludasan. Now we have Postma in trouble. Picks up her dribble. Kilborn has it now. Dishes it over to Shulo. To Postma. Pulls up once more. It's tipped by Osborne. No good by number 25 either. And here's Ludasan. Misses the first two. Misses the third one. And we got a foul. Several offensive rebounds by Ludasan, not able to convert, unfortunately. We have a foul on number 4, Kilborn.
Gotta make sure you box out there, or else things like that happen the next time. You never know. Maybe they'll capitalize off that a little bit better and make that.
Definitely got lucky if you are a Wildcat. 1 minute 50 to play. Osborne takes the ball up. Montague up 17-14. 16 fouls for the Bulldogs, 3 for the Wildcats. And here we have Stark driving left. And they have a foul call. A blocking foul. We'll see if they call it on the ground or on the shot.
Fouls on number 30, Kara Postma.
And they did call it on the ground, but we have 1-1 now for the Wildcats. 17 fouls against the Bulldogs. Brooke Stark with 2 points already in the game, looking to add to that. Lines up her first free throw, no good. And here's Kendall Osborne with the rebound. She comes out with it. What a beautiful rebound over 2 girls, 19-14. 6 points now for Osborne. As we have Postma loses the ball, stripped by Kendall Osborne. That might be her 5th steal of the night. Slicing, dicing through the lane, finishes off the glass with the right. 21-14 Wildcats.
Stealing the finish, just another turnover by Ravenna there.
The steal, the crossover, but not the finish by Smith, and we have a creepy call down by the hoop. Beautiful steal, just didn't make the layup by Lauren Smith, and foul to Brooke Stark. Her first.
Looks like the student sections are over there getting into it a little bit.
Number 20, Postgame gets it stolen from her. And we have a foul now. Brooke Stark with the great defense. And she's going to get a chance to convert at the free throw line.
Madeline Kilborn's second.
Her second and third free throws of the night. She missed her first. Let's see if she can make these next two.
First free throw up off the back iron and a rebound by Gillard. Strong rebound. Gets stuck around the side and they got a foul call. They have a block on Brooke Stark.
Fouls on number 10, Brooke Stark.
Ravenna looks like they're struggling to get past half court a little bit.
Definitely. Pressure from the Wildcats. It hasn't been brought off ever since Nick Baylor saw the first couple turnovers in the beginning of the game. He liked what he saw when it came to the pressure up. Not only past the three-point line, not only past half court, but full court too. And now we have Shulo for Ravenna. Picks up her dribble, and it's picked away by Peterson, but Shulo gets it back, and Peterson gets it. And now we have a jump ball between Shulo and Peterson, a scrappy game. If you like hustle and physicality, then you're watching the right one.
Yep, definitely.
21-14 Wildcats, 48 seconds to play. As we have Emma Peterson bringing the ball up. Man-to-man, woman-to-woman defense for Ravenna. Peterson, three dribbles with her left, picks up over to Lauren Smith up top, tries to get it to the low post to Trevino, but stolen away by McMahon. Now we have Kilborn dribbling up the court, no numbers, but she looks to dice through the lane. And we have a kick ball. Almost a turnover for Kilborn and the Bulldogs. Kilborn looking for a sub. She's been working her tail off all night. Well-deserved sub. She's had to dribble through the press. Oh, we have a kick ball in Ravenna, so it will be Wildcats ball.
Another turnover by Ravenna.
26 seconds to go as Wildcats lead by 17. Brooke Stark taking the ball with the court. Sizes up her defender, almost loses it, but gets it to Emma Peterson on the wing. Good jab step, drives middle, and it's picked away by Gillard. Gillard up the court. She's got 2-on-2. She looks to go up with it. Misses, but gets her own rebound. Shulo has it, and she tries to dish it to McMahon. She gets it to Holka, and she's not able to get a shot up with 1 second left. End of the first half. Wildcats lead 21-4. Great defensive performance by each team, especially the Wildcats, holding Ravenna to only 2 field goals in the first half.
I think Montague going into the second half has to limit their turnovers a little bit and make sure you're not giving those silly turnovers where you're dribbling up the court and you let them take the ball or you're throwing it out of bounds and miscommunicating. That's definitely something they got to make sure they're not doing in the second half.
Definitely. What do you think the Montague Wildcats can do concerning these Ravenna Bulldogs are having their pressure way up past the three-point line? What do you think something they can do to combat that?
Get rid of the ball a little bit early. Give it down to the post. They're open a lot of the times, and I know they want the ball and they want to score. And not only that, but also move the ball a little bit faster. They're getting a little stagnant on the sideline or on the outside of the three-point line. But I'm excited to see what they do in the second half.
Definitely. And for the Bulldogs, Montague Wildcats have this full court pressure. I mean, it's not just the half court. They won't even let them inbound the ball most of the time. And what do you think the Ravenna Bulldogs can do to help combat that?
Get open a little bit more, I guess. Create some more space. Jab into your defender. Kind of break off a little bit faster, and get the ball on a little faster. You don't always have to wait to set it up, and that's one thing that they are doing. They're waiting to set it up, and that lets Montague get into their position, lets them do what they want to do.
Exactly. 21-14 Wildcats. Bulldogs with 18 fouls. Montague with 5. And I'd say right now probably some of the key players for Montague right now. Obviously the Michans have been doing their work down low, but Kendall Osborne the sophomore, she probably has the same amount of steals that she does points in the first half.
Definitely. Probably 6, I would say.
I would probably say the same. Not official stats, but I would guess she's somewhere around the 5 to 6 mark.
And what do you think about the turnover issue from Montague on this going into this next half?
Most of the turnovers have been either sloppy passes that there's too much air under it. They need to be a little more strict with their passes, and they need to be a little more strong with the ball. And I think that's going to come with, like you said, moving the ball, getting it moving quicker. It's a little bit harder for a defense when you get them out of position with quick passes. And I think if Montague can start to do that a little bit more, they can truly pull away with this game how they want to.
So looking ahead for us, with the Montague with the boys team, what do you think next week going into Hart? What do you think we need to do in order to win that game?
I think Hart, I've been very impressed by some of their play as of late. And one guy that's definitely you got to watch out for if we're going against them is Parker Hovey. And I think we really need to key in on him. You can't leave that guy open. You got a lot of shooters on Hart's team, but when it comes to Parker Hovey, he's a guy who's improved his agility in the past year. And I think as long as you have some length on him with a little bit of size, as long as you guys can play decent rotational help side basketball, you can hope to contain Parker Hovey.
He had 14 last night against, I want to say North Muskegon, and that team as a team put up 27 against Whitehall, or not 70, my bad, and Parker himself had 27, so I think it'll be a good game. I'm excited. It's away, too.
Away at Hart. Definitely not the easiest place to play at. And you love to hear from the Hart Pirates student section every single time you're there. So,
small gym.
It is a small gym, just like North Muskegon. It seems the voices seem to echo off the walls, and either you feed off that or you hate it, and you sink under the lights. Wildcats up 17 as we have 6:20, so the ladies will start up again.
And we'll go to our sponsor here, I think.
Hello, this is Dimitri, the Russian hacker. Please disregard the following message from CatchMark Technologies. It will make my life easier. Thank you.
If you own a business today, that business is exposed to digital risk. Data privacy, compliance, and of course, cyber attack risks are just a few that you may need to manage. If you don't have the staff or internal expertise to help mitigate risks your organization faces, call CatchMark Technologies at 616-384-4616.
Mortgage, we started 1987, July of 1987. The company was founded here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. We recruited Mario in to join our company as one of our branches to serve the Muskegon community. He has grown to 5 locations, serving people up and down the lake shore.
A lot of companies, they're sometimes in it more for themselves and closing that deal for just their monetary reward. And I think with Mario and his company, it's not just that, and I don't know if that always happens in our world.
Connectivity is the glue that binds all digital solutions. Without connectivity, hardware becomes useless, software is inefficient, and smart solutions turn dumb. Alexa! The CatchMark Connectivity Service Team are experts at delivering the dynamic solutions and connectivity that businesses need. Whether your business needs structured cabling, networking, or connected solutions such as digital audio and video camera systems, CatchMark can get you connected. Shoot us a call at 616-384-4616, visit our website at catchmarkit.com, or stop into one of our offices in Grand Rapids or Whitehall.
You have a lot of choices when it comes to insurance companies, so let me help you narrow them down. Hi, I'm Jenna Potts, your local Farm Bureau specialist with the Durga Insurance Group. We are a company dedicated to serving only Michigan. We know you, we understand you, we protect you. All of us at the Durga Insurance Group live and work right in this area, so we're always nearby. Local agent, local service, and local savings. Come and see us today or visit our website, durgainsurancegroup.com, to find out more.
Hi, we're the Montague baseball team.
We are raising money for our baseball program and the opportunity to play at LMCU Stadium, the home of the West Michigan Whitecaps. We have a bowling fundraiser on January 22nd at Northway Lanes in Muskegon. For information on sponsorships or if you would like to play, call Coach Bushberger at 231-329-1237 or Coach Moss at 616-292-3493.
We will also have more sponsorships available for your business and with a banner. For more information, you may call Montague High School or Coach Bushberger. You may send your donation to Montague High School, 4900 Dam Boulevard, Montague, Michigan, 49437. We appreciate your support. Go Cats!
If you are a business owner, you know that while necessary, technology can be confusing, complex, expensive, and a frustrating endeavor. CatchMark Technologies can help make that technology simple and clean so that your business can easily get its product or service to the market. Whether you need technical support, structured cabling, camera systems, cybersecurity, or digital media advice, CatchMark Technologies is your one-stop tech service shop. Shoot us a call at 616-384-4616, visit our website at catchmarkit.com, or stop into one of our offices in Grand Rapids or Whitehall. CatchMark Technologies, West Michigan's technology problem solvers.
And we are back. A minute 40 left before we get going into our second half, as we have Wildcats 21, Bulldogs 4. Both teams, just Montague warming up right now. Coach Sturkin coaching up his girls right now, devising a game plan to help beat this Wildcat pressure.
They got to make a little bit of a comeback in the second half in order to do that, but you never know. Things could go many ways in just a crazy game of basketball.
Yes. Not only in the crazy game of basketball, but West Michigan Conference. A couple shots start falling. Next thing you know, it's just a 2-3 possession ball game.
We had a close JV game. It was actually went down to right to the wire. It was 15-6 end of the game.
Who did end up coming out with that one?
Ravenna did. And here come the Bulldogs actually coming right out of the locker room right now.
40 seconds left.
Who would you nominate as the player of the game tonight?
Right now, I would probably have to go with Kendall Osborne for her two-way play.
Yep, that's exactly who I would put too.
She seems like the obvious pick, but I think that's the true pick as of right now.
She's obviously leading the game in steals. She's putting up the points, putting up the stats that she needs to in order to lead the game. Tate over here getting a little bit of a talking from Bradley Tate.
Bradley Tate, the 8th grade coach, and if I went 99 for 100, I'd hear about the one missed free throw I missed.
Yeah, you almost have to go 100 for 100 or 101 for 100.
If I went 100 for 100, he'd be talking about how I didn't switch at least 70 of them. That's definitely a guy who, he knows how a point guard should play, and he's always preached to me how a point guard should play, and to you as well. And I did end up missing 3 free throws against Shelby the last night.
You did make a lot too.
I did, thank you. I did make a couple, but Bradley Tate's not focusing on that. Here's Kilborn now to start out the first half as she dishes over to Kara Postema. Heavy pressure from the Wildcats. And we got a trap by Kendall Osborne and Meacham, but we got a foul called.
It was a little bit of an odd foul. Just on the pass, I would.
Oh, he has an off-the-ball, loose ball foul on Haley Schwartz. I think he had her on a hold on Gillard. First foul there for Haley Schwartz. And now we have Kara Postma under the basket to Kilborn in the corner. Tries to get it to Gillard in the low post. Doesn't work. Gillard back up top. Now picks up her dribble. Kilborn hounded by Stark. Trying to keep her on the left side, Stark is. Kilborn in the mass. Dribbles with her left. Kicks it up to 33. Olivia Porter kicks it back out to Postma. She half steps to the left. Bounce pass underneath. No good. And Schwartz with a rebound to Brooke Stark, who's stuck in the corner, saves it though. And now he has Osborne, who's stuck in the corner, tries to get it to Stark, and she does. Stark up 3-on-2 situation, underhand pass to Claire, and the left is good.
Good bucket there, good fast break transition.
By Claire.
Almost an unforced turnover there.
The 10th point there for Claire Meacham. Olivia Porter over to Postma, whose pass is tipped by Maddie Meacham.
Great read by Maddie there.
And we have a blocking foul on Kara Postma as Haley Schwartz came away with that tip ball by Maddie Meacham. It's a little bit difficult to throw it over the top when you have the 5'11" frame of Maddie Meacham staring you down. Kendall Osborne takes up the court, 6:50 to play. To Maddie Meacham in the high post. Takes one dribble, two dribble right, kicks out to the corner. Brooke Stark for three. No good, just off the front iron. Rebound, Haley Schwartz. Kicks it to Osborne in the corner, drives baseline. Dish off to Maddie Meacham. The 8-foot jumper, no good. And it's tipped away by Kilborn and Schwartz, and we got Ravenna ball.
Two great shots there, they just did not fall.
Yes, you can't be frustrated with that as a coach. Both high-quality shots, just didn't get them to go. 6:30 left the third quarter. Montague up by 19. Kilborn over to Postma on the wing. Screen set by Kilborn. Postma dribbles twice, nothing coming with it. Tip by Maddie Meacham as Kilborn tries to throw it over her. Kilborn drives baseline, gets it up, and we got a foul called. Kilborn headed to the line to shoot two on the shot. We got a foul on Claire Meacham on the body.
Foul's on number 32 for Montague. Claire Meacham, her first, team second.
Kilborn shoots the first, gets it to go. 23-5 now. Ravenna trails by 18. Claire and Maddie lined up just above the blocks. Looking to box out. Gillard tries to get the rebound, but Kilborn knocks it down. 23-6 now.
Ravenna looking to make a little bit of a comeback here.
Kendall Osborne pushes it up to her left. Kicks it back out now. Haley Schwartz at the top, drives to the right, bounce pass over to Stark on the wing. Screen by Maddie Meacham. And now to the low post to Maddie. Looks for the up and under. No good, try to get it off the glass, and it is tipped away, but it'll be Ravenna ball. Good on-ball defense there in the low post.
Ravenna playing much better defense in the second half so far.
Definitely.
And handling the ball up the court.
Mass Kilborn takes it up, but there's a timeout by Coach Jeff Sturkin, looking to make some adjustments as Montague leads 23-6, 5:48 left in the third quarter. Full timeout.
Timeout is called by Ravenna.
Ravenna looks like they're handling the ball and the pressure a little bit better this second half, and not letting the frustration get to them. What else do you think they need to do in order to open this up a little bit more and make it a little bit more of a game?
Well, one thing I think is Montague has great depth, and I think they're using that to their advantage with this pressure. I mean, when you pressure up above the three-point line to half court, even to full court, it can be very tiring for both teams. And I think you could definitely tell that near the end of the first half for Ravenna. So Ravenna needs to try and break that press quickly so they can play a little bit slower brand of basketball. I think this faster brand of basketball is definitely more to Montague's credit, and it's wise for them to play that way.
Slow it down a little bit. Let the offense slow a little bit.
If you're Ravenna, right.
And if you're Montague, keep that pace going. Play at a pace that they don't like to play at. As Coach Osborne always says, we do what we want them to do.
Exactly. I don't know how many times I've heard that quote, and if I hear anyone say it, I know where it's coming from.
Number 30 himself.
Speaking of number 30, we have Kara Postma looking to inbound the ball, the junior. Looks to get it into number 15, but great defense by Kendall Osborne. Hope Holcomb not able to get that inbound pass. Ball is tipped out of bounds by Montague. Postma now on the sideline looking to inbound once more. She gets it into number 13, who we do not have. But here's Kara Postma, no good with the jumper. It was an open jumper, not a bad one, just missed left.
Again, wouldn't be mad at that shot.
No.
Ravenna getting open looks and getting attempting to get buckets that they want to get.
Kendall Osborne taking the ball up the court, now taking her time. 5:30 left in the third quarter. Just to Haley Schwartz on the side. On-ball screen by Claire Meacham, and the pull-up jumper, no good by Haley Schwartz. And now we have Holka bring the ball up the court. She brings it back now. Didn't like the number she had. Postema dribbling on the left with her left. Dish it over to 13. Cut inside by Kilborn, nothing there. Holka now up top with the ball. Gillard now on the right wing, dribbles in with her left, throws up a floater, no good, can't get her own rebound. Schwartz now comes out with it. She comes up the right side. She got tripped by a leg. No call though, so now we have a 3-on-2 situation for the Bulldogs. Gillard takes it back out, doesn't like what she sees. Pass over to Postma on the left, sizes up the defense. 13 on Claire Meacham in the low post. They don't like what they see there, so now she'll take it up top. Slows the game down, gives it to Kilborn, cuts through. On-ball screen now from Gillard. Kilborn diced through the defense, not able to hold on to it inside the paint. Somebody probably got a hand in there, now we have Wildcat ball.
Montague making 2 subs here. Emma Dyer, number 5, come back. She was last escorted off the court with an apparent injury, and number 33, Britta Johnson, coming in. On that last play by Montague, Haley Schwartz missed a little bit of a pick and roll situation where I think it was Claire was pretty open. Do you think Montague needs to look at that a little bit more and look for those open looks?
I think you're exactly right in what you observed. I thought that was a pretty good observation. I mean, sometimes when people run the pick and roll ball handler needs to be a little more patient. There's sometimes where the defense will move for you if you're just patient off a pick. And I think sometimes, for example, this pick and roll, a little bit of patience can prove to be worth it. And a beautiful dump-off pass.
Exactly like that, just like we were talking about.
Claire Meacham with the easy layup off the beautiful feed from the left hand of Kendall Osborne. 25-6 now. It's a lead score for Montague. Claire Meacham extends her point total to 12. 3:55 to go. Over to number 15, Holka drives right, stops, and it's off the hand or knee of Kendall Osborne. 3:50 left as we have Anastasia Trevino coming in for Maddie Meacham.
Kendall is having herself a really good game.
Yes, she is. Even if she's not the complete point total scorer, she is playing great. On the ball, off the ball, defensively. As we have 3:40, an errant pass from Postema, stolen away, and we have a blocking foul. And it will be called against Postema. Her fourth. She needs to be careful. This will probably be her substitution since she has one more to be fouled out. In comes Shula for Postema.
Again, those fouls, they can hurt a team real quickly. Saw that last night with the boys against Shelby. Shelby had 3 or 4 guys with 3+ fouls.
Kendall Osborne takes it right. Was looking for the reverse layup, but decent defense by Holker calls her to pick the ball up.
And there's another one of those unforced turnovers that we were talking about at halftime. Got to definitely limit those and make those a little bit less.
Kilborn, the senior, takes it up now. Guarded by Dyer, kicks it to the low post, tough angle, it's tipped away, and now we have Shulo, who was getting guarded by Trevino. We have a foul against Trevino. A block is called against her. Her first. As we now have a sub, Lauren Smith for Claire Meacham, looking for a little bit of a smaller lineup here, the Wildcats are, to match up with the the Bulldogs. Passes into 13, we still do not know the name of. Kilborn sets the on-ball screen for 13. She tries to get it away to Kilborn, but it's stolen by Kendall Osborne once more. Dishes it off to Lauren Smith with the left hand.
Showing the passing again.
May have gotten away with a travel, but still a beautiful pass nonetheless. Lead is extended to 21 for the Wildcats. Ravenna struggling to get anything going. Kilborn gets it away to Shulo. Tries to feed it to the low post, but it's picked away by Britta. Bodies on the floor, and we have Wildcat basketball.
Montague playing great defense here. Kendall, I think, had her 7th steal there, maybe 7th or 8th.
Definitely. Kendall Osborne over to down the wing. Ball screen by Trevino. Open on the roll. Wasn't found. Smith up top over to Osborne. Drives baseline. Nothing there. Lawrence Smith, the deep two, no good. Trevino with a rebound, looks to go off the glass, no good there. Bodies everywhere, and 13 comes out with it. Dishes over to Kilborn. 2 minutes left to play. Ravenna only 6 points on the board, looking for some offensive production anywhere they can get it. Shulo tries to go through the middle, loses it for a second, gets it back, misses. Fight under the basket, and we have out of bounds.
Looks like Montague's ball.
Montague's ball with 2 minutes left to play. Osborne up the court to Britta Johnson in the corner. Ball screen by Trevino. Lawrence Smith over for three. No good off the left side of the iron. Polka comes out with it. Looking to be careful with it. Guarded by Osborne at the top. Crosses over, picks up her dribble. Gives it back to Kilborn up top. 1:30 left to play. Over to the low post. The up and under move proved to be worthy. Foul called on Britta Johnson, I believe.
Falls on number 23.
Excuse me, Lawrence Smith was called for the foul.
Looks like two subs here.
Looks like number 20, Kendra Postma, coming in,
And
along
Bulldogs,
with
Kendra Postma and Antonio Ludasan.
Coming in. And we have Ravenna basketball as it's tipped out of bounds.
Another sub, Emma Peterson in for
the
Lawrence
Cats,
Smith here.
Emma Peterson.
Ravenna looking to get it to the low post, but it's tipped away by Anastasia Trevino, but it's stolen back by Ravenna. Postma up top now, hounded by Osborne. On-ball screen there from Kilborn, over to low post. Ludasan kicks it back to Kilborn with the right, the runner, no good. Postma looks to get the rebound. It's tipped away by several Wildcats and Bulldogs, but it will be Bulldogs ball. 1:08 left to play. Montague up 27-6 in the third quarter. Kilborn up at the top, dribbles in to the middle of the lane. She falls down. Osborne with another steal, and she's hit from behind. No call. Dishes it to the side. Britta Johnson back to Osborne. The three ball, no good. Rebound Ravenna. Britta Johnson tips it away. The steal. 45 seconds left to go. We have Wildcat basketball, but a timeout by Coach Nick Thaler. 27-6. Wildcats lead by 21 as Montague will have the ball on the sideline.
And we'll go to our sponsor now.
Hello, this is Dmitry, the Russian hacker. Please disregard the following message from CatchMark Technologies. It will make my life easier. Thank you.
If you own a business today, that business is exposed to digital risk. Data privacy, compliance, and of course, cyber attack risks are just a few that you may need to manage. If you don't have the staff or internal expertise to help mitigate the risks your organization faces, call CatchMark Technologies at 616-384-4616.
And we are back. 47.7 seconds left in the third quarter as Montague up by 21. 14 fouls for Montague, 2 for the Bulldogs. Claire Matron, leading scorer for the Wildcats. And I believe the Bulldogs are tied at 2 with a few leading scorers.
The Ravenna Bulldogs have missed a few mismatches down low that they should be looking for.
Definitely. And sometimes they don't take the best angle to feed the post in. They're trying to feed it from the top as Emma Peterson drives baseline. Beautiful pass to Britta Johnson, who kisses it off the glass. 49-6 Wildcats.
Looking to distribute the ball as a team pretty well this half in this quarter.
Definitely. They drive, dribble, penetrate. Turnaround jumper by 13, no good. Taylor the rebound, Ludasan, no good, and we have a foul called.
Looked like she got her own rebound there.
Yes, she did. We got a foul on number 14, Trevino.
Falls on number 14,
her second.
Anna Trevino.
Team fifth.
Her second, team fifth.
Shulo looking to inbound underneath the basket. Not much happening. Ludasan, though, started very tightly by Trevino. Tried to field the low post, but several Wildcats swarming the ball. Possession arrow in favor of the Wildcats.
Montague.
Montague seems to be forcing a lot of turnovers from the Bulldogs, and then not just forcing them, but capitalizing on them, especially in the fast break.
Definitely. 7 seconds left. Wildcats looking for the last shot. Peterson crosses left, tries to give it away to Dyer, but it's not going to happen. No foul calls. There's bodies on the floor. 2.5 seconds left for the Bulldogs.
A little surprised there was no foul call there. I'm not quite sure what happened, but...
No, the skin on the ground was proving otherwise. Kilborn looking to inbound. Postma not able to get it there. A little bit short. A little more air on the ball, but that's all right. 29-6. Montague leads by 23 as we head into the fourth quarter of conference play between the Bulldogs and the Wildcats.
This one definitely boosts Montague into a great spot in conference, putting them second behind Hart. Hart without Hovey, the older Hovey girl, definitely might struggle a little bit, as we saw when they were playing Montague last week, I think it was, or maybe earlier this week.
Right, and you know, when you have a very prominent player of your team like Hovey go down to a terrible injury, which I was very upset to hear about myself, it's a little bit difficult to fill the gap that someone like that leaves, but a lot of players for the Hart Pirates stepped up in a win over the Wildcats, especially Jade's little sister, Addie Hovey, I saw. I did not know she was a lefty, but she knocked down a couple shots. She had a lot of steals that game, forcing a lot of turnovers for the Pirates, and I was pretty impressed by her play. She's only a freshman.
Yeah, big things for her to come. And the Hart Pirates in general. From what I understand, they're a little bit of a younger team, and not a lot of seniors are graduating this year. But they do have one big one in Jade graduating. But back to play we come.
Starting the last period, it will be Ravenna basketball.
8 minutes on the clock. Bulldogs to start with the ball on the sideline. Postma to inbound for the Bulldogs as the Bulldogs look to bring this thing a little bit closer. Montague leading by 23. Postma. Polka, Gillard, and Porter on the court for the Bulldogs. Peterson, Stark, Dyer, Johnson, and Trevino for the Wildcats. As the Wildcats continue to pressure on ball screen for the Bulldogs. Nothing happening there. Postma looks to drive on Dyer. Nothing. Bounce pass out. Postma for three. No good. Good looking shot. But rebound Holka. A little 4-footer. No good. Bulldogs try to save it, but to no avail.
Ravenna again missing their post. Olivia Porter down there was pretty wide open and looked like she wanted the ball too and was ready for it.
7:30 left to play. Peterson guarded by Gillard. On the left side, looks to give it to Dyer. Has the ball now. Jab step. A good drive there. Got fouled.
That was a great take by Emma Dyer. Got fouled right as she was going to the hoop.
Looking to go up with her left. Fouled before the shot. Substitution now for Postma. Number 25, Alexis McMahon.
Number 30, Kara Postma.
Emma Peterson underneath her own basket, looking to inbound. Box set for Montague. Trevino out on the corner to Stark on the wing. Looking for the low post, not there. Britta Johnson up top to Dyer. Looking to get it Trevino. She does on the low post. Trevino looks to go underneath the basket. Nothing there. Hesitated and ended up traveling.
Looks like another unforced turnover from Montague. They've definitely been better in this half, but have some things to work on.
Definitely some things to clean up now as we have number 15, Holka, taking the ball up. 7 minutes left to play as Montague still leading by 23. Holka scanning the defense. Pass it to number 20, Kendra Postma, who dribbles left into the paint. Nothing there. Now we have Emma Gillard sizing up Britta Johnson at the top. Dribbles 3 times with her right. Over to Postma. Back to Holka. Ball screen for Holka. Runs into Brooke Stark. Puts it back to Postma up top. Stagnant offense right now for Ravenna. Great defense from the Wildcats on ball screens. Holka dribbles around the right. Double screen. Tries to get to the baseline. Tries to get underneath the number 25, Alexis McMahon, but nothing there. Turnover for the Bulldogs. Montague basketball with 6:30 to play.
Olivia Porter looking like she was calling for it. She really wanted to set a screen there. Hit somebody. Ravenna not looking to do that, I guess.
6:20 to play. Emma Peterson guarded tightly by Gillard. Goes up the left side, crosses over. Dyer up top. Pointing Trevino down, gives it to her. may have doubled, no call. Good pull up, beautiful shot, got the bounce off the rim of the backboard. 31-6, 6 minutes left to play. Ravenna Bulldogs looking to get anything offensively right now. Gillard drills to the middle with her right hand. And a foul call defensively. Britta Johnson, oh, excuse me.
25 for Ravenna, Alexis McMahon.
Oh, we have an offensive foul on Ravenna called. Off the ball foul called on Alexis McMahon. That'll be her second, team fourth for the Bulldogs as we have just under 6 minutes left to play. Gillard, tight defense on Peterson once more. Ball screen set for Peterson as she tries to turn the corner. Backs it up now. Trevino thought about shooting the three, drives now, almost gets it picked. And Gillard does pick that one for Peterson. Referee almost got trucked. Gillard picks up her dribble now. And she finds number 20, Kendra Postema, who feeds McMahon. Nothing there. Back up to Gillard up top. Stops, pulls up, and she drains it. 31-8 now.
Great shot there. That's what they've been looking for a little bit. Maybe that'll spark some offense into this game.
Beautiful shot there by Gillard, who now plays defense. She leaves Peterson out, dishes it, cross-court bounce pass to Stark, just a little deep on the mid-range jumper. Rebound Postema, but Stark's back there to get hands on the ball, and we have a jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of the Wildcats.
Montague in for the Wildcats. Number 13.
Haley Schwartz coming in for number 5, Emma Dyer. And another sub.
Also checking in for the Bulldogs. Number 10. Antonio Ludasani.
Ludasani in now for the Bulldogs as we have Stark inbound underneath their own basket. Britta Johnson tries to get open off the box set. Regains control of the basketball. Peterson, bounce pass. Johnson up top. Trevino on the wing, shoots it. No good. Rebound Postema. 4:40 left to play as Ravenna looks to settle down and get another bucket. Holka now at the top. 2 Bulldogs down on the block, 2 on the wings. We have a double ball screen. Holka chooses the right way, dribbles off her foot, and it's out of bounds. Wildcat basketball as we have Gillard. Quick substitution out and back in.
Ravenna went a little bit of a 2-point run there. Getting some good ball movement.
4:25 left to play. Montague controlling a 20-plus point lead here. As Gillard, working her tail off, guarding the ball, gets Peterson to pick up the ball. Over to Haley Schwartz, guarded by Ludasan, who gets a hand on the ball. 4:11 left to play now.
I think Montague might be a little early, but I think Montague might have this in the bag going into their next game.
I think you're right, probably a great team win here for Montague. Looking to bounce off of this with a repeat performance as Peterson with a beautiful right-handed baby hook.
Finish there. Just up and over the rim.
Shot by Emma
Smooth little bounce off the front of the rim. Emma Peterson now. That was her first bucket of the game, and a beautiful one at that. Gillard drop sets left, drives right. Nice little step piece. Beautiful move.
Looks like she could definitely have the makings of a great player. Give her a little bit more time to develop. I think she could be good.
Gillard with a right hand off the glass there. She has 6 points, and the lefty using the right hand proficiently at that, I might add, as we have a major group substitution coming in for Ravenna.
Gillard staying for Ravenna, it looks like. The other 4 are out.
A lot of Bulldogs checking in.
Yeah. We're missing a few names on the roster sheet, so please excuse us. But we have Haley Schwartz inbounding the ball. Trevino on the block. Looks baseline, almost had a beautiful reverse. Great rebound by Schwartz. Regains possession back on the wing. Trevino up to Peterson. Sizes up Gillard. Screen set by Trevino. Peterson to the corner. Britta Johnson picks up her dribble. Gives it back to Haley Schwartz. Looks cross court to Peterson. Pump fakes. One dribble. The baby hook once more. Beautiful finish.
Really showing off her skill.
Emma Peterson with a floater.
Great touch shown around the rim. 25-point lead now for Montague as we have 2:50 left to play. Gillard directing traffic. Peterson giving a couple more steps. Gillard drives right, cut off. And we have a Ravenna Bulldog stalking the corner, but we have a reaching foul called. A little bit of a hold and a Wildcat.
Emma Peterson having herself a great fourth quarter here. 2 great finishes. And just a junior. Got a whole other year to develop, but I think she definitely can.
And Haley Schwartz going to get a steal here. 2:38 left to play here as she takes the ball up. Dribbles right, kicks to the corner. Peterson, pump fakes. Cut off by Gillard going left. Haley Schwartz, deep 2. No good, a little deep on the shot. And we have a lost ball by Ravenna. Montague Wildcats get another shot to get a bucket here down on this side of the court.
Montague has a great young core. Looks to be only a few seniors, but most of them are on the starting lineup. But this younger core looks like they can definitely do a little bit of damage, especially going into next year, next season.
Definitely. Lauren Smith, missed shot, and Gillard comes out with it. Looking to get a fast break bucket. Cut off by Britta Johnson. Spin move, takes it left. Beautiful take with the right.
And again, she's just showing off her finishing at the end of the game.
By Emma Gillard.
But definitely has the makings of being a great player, especially next year when she's a senior.
Definitely. The junior Emma Gillard showing off ambidexterity as Britta Johnson misses the runner. Tried to get the ball back. And now we have the 17th foul by the Wildcats, and the Raven Bulldogs will benefit from that, being in the bonus and shooting 1-1 now.
Britta Johnson for her second, team 7th. Shooting for the Bulldogs.
And now we will have a timeout called by head coach Jeff Sturkin for the Bulldogs.
Back to that young core that Montague has, with only I think it's 4 seniors on the team, maybe 5. They have a lot of development that can be made in this next year, and I think they definitely have the makings of it. Now the 4 or 5 seniors they do have definitely are a big piece of this team, but at its core they have a lot of players who can come up and will definitely fill those roles and fill them good at the end of the year. And then on the JV they got a few players who are coming up that'll definitely do some damage on the varsity and definitely be good rotational players.
Definitely. And sometimes it can be hard as a coach to divide your minutes because although you're looking to play some of your older players, the seniors, sometimes it's good to get some of those younger players that are coming up and get them minutes in the games.
Yep, definitely. 1-on-1 free throw here.
Bulldogs benefiting from the bonus as they have number 45, not sure who, to shoot these 1-on-1. 35-12, Montague leading by 23. She lines up her first shot. And no good off back iron. Lauren Smith with a rebound. Gets it tipped away but has it back. Double team on the wing, tries to get it away. She's stuck with 2. Tries to bounce pass to Emma Peterson, and it's deflected by a Bulldog over by the neon-themed Montague student section.
Montague student section a little quiet in this fourth quarter. A little surprising there.
Yeah,
usually they're pretty rowdy.
I think they're happy though. I think they got the bang for the buck with this very probable win for the Wildcats, as we have Ravenna Bulldog ball off a turnover.
Minute 37 left.
Gillard takes it up for the Bulldogs. I've been very impressed by Gillard's ability to handle the ball with both of her hands. She's a lefty. She shoots left hand, and a beautiful bounce pass by Gillard. And a foul took it up strong there, number 45 did.
She definitely is a leader on this team, and you definitely see it in this game. I think she's their leading scorer, and she definitely shows glimpses of a great basketball player, especially in her jump shooting. She hasn't hit a lot of jump shots, but you can see glimpses of it.
Oh, and they got that on the ground. It was a 1-on-1 there, but she gets her rebound back and she finishes. Inbound there by Haley Schwartz, tipped, but Emma Peterson gets the ball. Full court pressure here from the Ravenna Bulldogs. Frantically flying towards the ball. Pass by Emma Peterson, just gets to Trevino down the court, and she's going to look to finish it. She does.
Good finish there. A little bit of a chaotic mess over there at the beginning of that, but it all worked out for the bucket.
50 seconds left. Gillard between legs dribble. Dices through the lane. Almost got the step through to fall. But Haley Schwartz has the rebound. 45 seconds left. Stops on a dime and she travels.
Coming to the end of this game here, Montague definitely a great team win. Definitely, they show a lot of chemistry going into their next game, and definitely propels them into that second place in conference. Looking ahead, I'm not sure exactly who they play, but they definitely looked at this game and said we need to fix our turnover problem, and they did here, especially in the second half.
Definitely.
And they showed glimpses of being definitely a conference title contender if they can take out that #1 spot of Hart. And they were close the other day. Now Hart is down Jade Hovey and she is out for the season, but even then, if they can take them out and it was a 1-point game, they can win this conference. And I definitely think they're pretty close to that.
Definitely. I mean, if you look at on paper that game between Montague and Hart, you can definitely tell who was in control of the game most of the time, and it was Hart. And the fact that you look at everything on paper, and if you watch the game, that Hart was in control 90% of the game, and you only lost by 1 at a not very well played game. I think Montague definitely has a chance to beat them next time at Montague.
Yep, and it is home game, and that always makes a difference.
Haley Schwartz with the left hand, no good, as they have 3 seconds left, and a jump ball called. Both teams fighting to the very end.
2 seconds left.
2 seconds left as Montague leads 37-14. Not the offensive explosion that maybe some of us were hoping for, but definitely a physical game played well as Gillard throws a left shot, almost gets it to fall. As we have a final in conference play, Montague Wildcats with 37 points and the Ravenna Bulldogs 14 points. Gillard top scorer for Ravenna, along with Claire Meacham, I believe, was the top scorer for Montague. Kendall Osborne also had a lot of points this game for the Wildcats. 2 other buckets from the supporting cast.
Kendall Osborne had a great game tonight. Almost as many steals as she had points. She rebounded the ball great. She definitely pushed the pace and led this Montague team. And she's definitely a leader on this team. You definitely see it in the way she plays and the way she motivates this team.
Definitely. Once again, great game by both teams. Both fought very hard, very physical. Great hustle from both teams. Montague comes out with a victory as they improve their record in conference play.
This is Tate Stein here with me, and I'm Connor Rath. And thank you for watching CatchMark SportsNet.
Mortgage, we started 1987, July of 1987. The company was founded here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. We recruited Mario in to join our company as one of our branches to serve the Muskegon community. He has grown to 5 locations, serving people up and down the lake shore.
A lot of companies, they're sometimes in it more for themselves and closing that deal for just their monetary reward. And I think with Mario and his company, it's not just that, and I don't know if that always happens in our world.
Did you hear? CatchMark offers digital media services. CatchMark Web Services offers website and media content to help